Captain, wake up. It's me, Aurou, your AI companion. If you do not wake up, my protocols dictate I initiate your ship's self-destruct sequence, thereby forcing you to regenerate into a new clone. Seems such a waste. This body is so fresh. I see that got your attention. Now that you're conscious, I must inform you that I have both good and bad news. The bad news is your ship's interface has been knocked offline by an unidentified enemy vessel. The good news is that I can help you fix it. I will focus on rebooting your systems, while you try not to die. First, calibrate your camera drones. They allow you to view your ship from multiple angles. You must... Almost there. Just a bit more data. Now, your engines are clearly running, but you should still test your maneuvering thrusters. If your ship explodes, we'll know... Excellent. Your ship has not exploded. Yet. This is extremely fortunate, as I've managed to bring your info panel online. I'm receiving a distress signal from a nearby ship. I suspect you were not the only one to fall afoul of that unidentified hostile. Let's warp to the signal source. Warp drive active. Stay sharp, Captain. I am not certain what we will encounter when we arrive. Too far away to get here in time. Target the wreck, and I will scan for survivors. My scanners are not detecting much. Perhaps we need to get closer. There do not appear to be any survivors. How unfortunate. I will continue scanning the area, but I am not optimistic. My background processes have reactivated your ship's overview, so you can see what ships and structures exist in nearby space. My sensors indicate a hostile incoming. A Circadian Seeker, to be exact. Lock your target and prepare to fight. Target locked. I have restored access to your ship interface, so you can fire your weapons. Now would be an fire at will, Captain. Leave your weapon engaged until your target is destroyed. Circadian Seeker was a drifter drone. You do remember who the drifters are, don't you? They are one of the few things all the empires of New Eden agree on. They are a threat to us all. Now, let's head home before we encounter any further trouble. We'll be safe once we're docked at a station. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. We will dock upon arrival. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. During our warp, I successfully reactivated your Neocom. No need to thank me. I am far more... Speaking of the Neocom, you can use it to contact Concord, as New Eden's impartial law enforcement agency, securing... As I predicted, Concord is concerned about the Drifter menace. They have another task for us to handle. Most important... Before you depart, you might want to examine the Station Services interface to which I have just restored access. From there, you will be able to utilize all services available in the station. Seems rather self-explanatory, doesn't it? Prepare yourself, Captain. You are safe now, but once you undock, I believe the correct colloquialism is, all bets are off. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. Weapons hot, Captain. Concord was right. The Drifters have struck again. And look, there they are right now. How thoughtful of them to wait for us. Getting close to that Seeker to optimize your chance of combat success. I would hate for you to perish so soon. Good. Now, lock your target and prepare to fight. Fire when ready. As before, continue to engage the enemy until it is destroyed. Has been reduced to scrap. Let's see if we can find anything valuable in the wreckage. Approaching the wreck. Once we are in range, you can access the cargo. I would loot those metal scraps if I were you. They can be sold. Let's report back to Concord and collect your reward. You might want to check your wallet to confirm Concord has compensated you for your hard work. You can use your wallet to check your ISK balance and transaction history. That's enough gazing at your money, Captain. I am receiving a transmission from Concord. They have need of you. Concord believes those seekers may have been transmitting data to a specific location. Warp drive active. Our intelligence was correct. The Seekers have been transmitting sensitive data to those sentry towers. Be warned, we need to take them offline, but even the nearest tower is still too far away. Lest you forget, the key to accuracy is flying within your weapon's optimal range. When you are ready to engage the enemy, lock your target and fire. Since you're safe for the moment, you should consider improving your combat skills. The more skills you train, the better your chances of survival. Death can be such an inconvenience. Might I suggest training your gunnery skills? You are a decent shot, but there is always room for improvement. I will notify you when your skill training is complete. Our work here is done for now, though I am certain this is not the last we will hear of the Drifters. They do so like to wreak havoc. I've received a report that something is blocking communications in this sector. I would follow up on this lead if I were you. Concord has relayed the coordinates for a possible source for this disruption. Shall we, Captain? Warp drive active. source of the interference is nearby. It may be aboard this seeker. There's only one way to find out. Eliminate it. Hostile inbound. I am positive that this ship is carrying the scrambling device. Destroy it to take out the jammer. In this sector are back online. Good work, Captain. You should take this opportunity to let Concord know that you're excelling at doing their job for them. Our work has not escaped the Drifters' notice. Reports indicate they are planning to abscond with the data they've collected. We should catch them before they can flee. Warp drive active. The Seeker is attempting to flee through a spatial rift. I hope you've been practicing your maneuvers, Captain. My database of ancient idioms informs me that you should drive it like you stole it. In other words, you know the drill, Captain. Or at least you should by now. Orbit, lock, and fire. Corporeal form will live to fight another day. You should dock at a station. It's time to upgrade your ship. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. We will dock upon arrival. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. I'm pleasantly surprised that you survived that skirmish. Let us report back to Concord. Let's take a look at your ship's fittings to see what we can improve. You've received new turrets, but you will have to free up slots to equip these new weapons. Remove your old turrets before trying to fit the new ones. You'll need a fresh set of weapons if you have any hope of thriving in New Eden. The next enemy you face might not be as gentle as those Seekers. Your new turrets will not do you any good without ammo. Honestly, Captain, I sometimes wonder how you ever survived without me. Now deposit the remaining ammo in your ship's cargo. You'll need it later. There. That wasn't so hard, was it? Let's move along, shall we? Concord's intelligence reports that the Seekers are congregating nearby. This may be our chance to put a stop to this once and for all. Let us initiate warp sequence. Warp drive active. Use this opportunity to test out both of your new weapons. In the meantime, I will work on bringing your remaining systems back online. I do believe an exercise of this nature is called a trial by fire. How delightfully archaic. There are more enemies en route. Trust in your training, and you just might live to see tomorrow. Survived that battle, Captain. I seem to have grown rather attached to you. I am also pleased to report that your remaining systems are back online. Now, shall we check what rewards you have earned for your bravery? It's time for you to spread your wings, Captain. There are many profitable career paths available in New Eden. To help you get started, you should visit one of the career agents. The distance to the agent is too far for the warp drive on your ship. We will have to use stargates to jump between solar systems. Drive active. Warping to Stargate. We will jump through upon arrival. Making decent progress. Keep jumping through stargates until you reach your destination. Warp drive active. Career agents can be found in this solar system. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. We will dock upon arrival. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Now that we have arrived, I suggest you contact the career agents. It would be prudent to review what career paths each agent offers before you approach them. You can access this information in the appropriate section of the agency. Bear in mind that you can explore multiple paths. I am pleased that you are not as helpless as you look. Take no offense. All carbon-based life forms appear helpless to me.